Hello and welcome to my instance video series. Are you prepared? Today I will summarize the Shadowfang Keep, or SFK for short. I will first go through the facts and later state my opinions about the dungeon, the quests and drops and so on. The basics. The minimum level to enter the dungeon is level 14. This is quite useful for higher level characters if they want to boost, especially their twink characters. There's a lot of twink loot here for the 19 level bracket. If you're running in a regular group, as most of you will do, the recommended level is somewhere between 22 to 30. I recommend that you are 23 or 24 basically, so you can hit Archmage Arugal sufficiently to do enough DPS. The trash mobs in the instance is somewhere between 18 and 26. And in total there are 7 bosses, and there are also some class quests that can spawn additional bosses or mini bosses or however you want to call them. The instance can be found in Silverpine Forest in this area just north of Pyrewood Village. It's one of the easiest instances to get into because there are no mobs in the way. You just have to ride up this road here. As for quests, the Horde has 4 quests in total, and one of those quests is Warlock only. So 3 quests basically for everyone else. You can pick up most of the quests at level 18. And the appropriate level for them are somewhere between 25 to 27. For the Alliance, there's only 2 quests, and they are both class quests. The first one is the Warlock quest, and there's also a Paladin quest. They can both be picked up at level 15, and the Warlock quest is level 25, and the Paladin quest is level 22. Both these quests are part of a longer quest chain that will start by the Warlock trainer or the Paladin trainer in one of your major cities. The first quest, Arugal Must Die, Horde only. Basically kill the last boss and loot his head. You pick up the quest in the Sepulchre from Dalar Dawnweaver. There are no pre-quests on this quest, and the reward is quite amazing for most classes. Seal of Sylvanas is a great ring for the stamina, and for warriors or any melee classes it gives an extra strength bonus. The second quest is the Deathstalkers in Shadowfang. It requires level 18, and you pick it up at the Sepulchre from High Executor Hadrec. There's no pre-quest on this one either. You just need to be level 18. The reward from this is a decent caster shoulder pad. There is actually better drops inside the dungeon, but if you're unfortunate, this is still an upgrade. Next quest is the Book of Ur, which is has a required level 16, Horde only, and the quest level is 26. The Questgiver is Keeper Beldugur, and he's located in the Apothecarium in Undercity. He's quite close to this bridge here. The reward for this is Grizzled Boots or Steel Clasped Bracers. They are both decent rewards, but nothing fantastic. For the quest, you need to loot a book in the same room as the boss called Fenrus. Ask your dungeon mates if you're unsure of where the book is located. The Orb of Soran'ruk is a Warlock only quest. It can be acquired at level 15. Apparently, I don't think so. I think you get the quest at level 20 as a Warlock actually. But it says required level 15 anyway. The quest is level 25, and it's a quest for both Horde and Alliance. The Questgiver is Doan Karhan, and he's located in the Barrens near this crossroad here, near to Camp Tuarajo. The rewards from this quest is to an offhand that is quite nice, and a staff that is quite nice with a lot of shadow spell damage. The last quest is called the Test of Righteousness. It's a paladin quest, level 22 quest. I think you can start the quest chain at level 20. It's an alliance only quest. The quest giver is Jordan Stillwell. He's just outside of Ironforge, and there's a long quest chain before you actually receive this quest. But at the end of the quest chain, you receive this hammer, Varrogan's Fist, which is quite a nice hammer for paladins. As for the bosses and the loot that you can acquire, there are in total 7 bosses. Razorclaw the Butcher can drop the Bloody Apron, which is a quite nice chest because it has a lot of stamina. Butcher Slicer, an okay sword, but the Butcher Cleaver is a great weapon if you can use it. It's a great tanking weapon and also great for shamans and other melee classes. Baron Silverlaine is the next boss. He can drop the Baron Scepter. That's not a very good loot, but Silverlaine's Family Seal is quite good, especially for warriors, paladins, or any other melee class that utilizes strength. Commander Springvale is the next boss. He can drop the Arced War Axe, which is an okay axe, but actually the mace from Deadmines is still better than this axe, so it's quite weak for this level. The Commander's Crest is quite a good shield. It's better than Kresh shield from Veiling Caverns, so tanks should try to pick that up if they can. Odo the Blindwatcher can drop Girdle of the Blindwatcher. Not a great belt, but could be useful for shamans and druids. The staff is quite useful for priests and druids and shamans as well. It has quite a high DPS on it as well as good stats. The next boss is Fenrus the Devourer. Near Fenrus the Devourer, the quest book for the Book of Ur is located in the library in the circle room. He can drop the Fenrus Hide, which is quite a good cloak, but the cloak from Deadmines is a lot better. And Black Wolf Bracers, which are okay, but nothing special. Wolfmaster Nandos can drop the Feline Mantle. This shoulder pads are amazing for casters. I would probably not play SFK multiple times to get these, since you still get caster shoulder pads from the quest, but these are great if they drop. The Wolfmaster Cape is basically a lesser version of the Deadmines Cape. And the last boss, Archmage Arugal. He can drop Robes of Arugal, which are an amazing robe for most cloth users. The Belt of Arugal, which is also amazing for cloth users, and the Meteor Shard. The Meteor Shard is great as an offhand for warriors, and I guess it's good as an offhand for most users, and it's also quite a good dagger for dagger rogues, because the dagger is quite slow, at least on this level, and the DPS is decent. So, my thoughts on SFK. As a horde, you should definitely play SFK once. I don't think there are any loots in SFK that are particularly strong that you need to have to level up, so I would only play it once. That being said, there are a lot of twink items here, especially some bind and equip items that drop from random trash mobs that can sell a lot on the auction house. That goes for Alliance as well, by the way. But in my opinion, you should only do this dungeon once. Try to do both your class quest if you're a warlock and the rest of the quests, and for non-warlocks just do the rest of the quest and continue questing or grinding somewhere else. For Alliance, most paladins I think would want to do this quest to get the Vergan's Fist. However, I think it will be quite hard to find a group for this. So I think time is better spent getting the mace from Deadmines actually. This is better, but not that much better actually if you look at the damage. The DPS looks a lot better, but the other mace is slower, so the top damage is almost the same. As for warlocks, these rewards are great, and as a horde warlock I would highly recommend doing it. As an alliance warlock, it's the same as paladins basically. It will be hard to get a group for you, so if you can get a group, fine. It's quite a long way to run to get to SFK. There's not really any good flight paths. You have to fly to South Shore when you have that flight path, and then from South Shore there's quite a long way to go. So my recommendation, or at least if I was leveling, I would not do SFK as an alliance, but that's just me. Thank you for watching. Links to dbvanillagaming.org can be found in the description on the quests and bosses. Please comment with suggestions of how to improve the coming videos. Thank you for watching.